Hi there. I just wanted to do a talk. This is based on um someone contacted me on Twitter, giving me all these government websites as if they're gonna, because they really have your best interests at heart, don't they? Telling me about COVID-19, that it exists. Okay, well, and they give me this so-called proof of a virus existing. And if you watch the language, they always use the same language because they think that you don't understand. They think you're too stupid to understand. They say in their language that we took a piece of genetic material, thinking that you're going to think that that's the virus. And it's not a virus. A piece of genetic material, which is fluid from the lungs, can contain a vast number of causes why someone is ill. That's what they did. And I looked at the main article this person tweeted me. And this person is obviously brainwashed to send me a load of links, but it's all government related. I mean, people are so stupid. And I read the main one that they give me, which is again the same rubbish that they're trying to tell you. What they did, Dr. Andrew Kaufman, who's a very awake doctor, by the way, he's a very good doctor. This doctor, one of his videos I was watching the other day he was doing a little meditation at the start of it. So he's not an asleep medical doctor. He's a more evolved doctor, right? And he spoke about this, and what he said is that you can't make a vaccine for something that doesn't exist. And he says that he gives the whole story and rundown of what actually happened, because many people are ignorant to this. What they did is, yes, took a piece of genetic material, but never purify, because it's when you get a new virus, you're meant to. What Dr. Andrew Kaufman says is you have to scientifically purify it, so that in this genetic material, the water from the lungs no longer exists, but only this genetic material. Then, once it's known that it's purified, it's got to be certified. This stuff has to be scientifically certified, you see. And then you have to inject it into healthy people or rats to and to see what the comeback is, right? And if it's the same result, usually animals, then you know it's the virus. It's a virus, and then you can label that virus and blame it, right? Based on the symptoms as well. But this is what they never did. I'm not just making this stuff up. I'm just repeating regarding COVID-19. I'm not going to make stuff up because I'm not a doctor. I repeat stuff off of. There was over 100 doctors at a hotel in America last week, all speaking out in a conference against this. So many doctors are not agreeing with this. The only doctors that are ones that work for the system, the government, like NHS workers. But even some NHS workers have come forward. The people that are speaking for this COVID-19 and agreeing with it all is the systematic people, and they require on government grants and fundings. They've got to repeat the official narrative, but there's so many people against what they're saying, right? So many people against it. If it was it was just some conspiracy theory. Remember, doctors rely on their reputation, and so they wouldn't do this because they would risk their reputation. They don't want people thinking they're crazy and stuff. So they wouldn't do that because of the risk of their reputation. And Dr. Andrew Kaufman also says that he thinks there's a conspiracy against doctors, and I know what that conspiracy is. They want you to believe in the government doctors, but not the independent ones. That's the story. Because the government ones have to repeat what they want them to repeat, or else they don't get their grants, don't get their government funding. But it was funny this morning when I woke up and I saw that on Twitter about, and this person gave me all these different articles, but they're all from the government. They're all government related. All government backed studies. All government backed write-ups. You see? And what people are so stupid. They don't understand that governments don't care about you. Right? They don't care about you. If they cared about the people, they wouldn't, over the years, they wouldn't have had so many wars. Right? Right? There wouldn't be so much disasters if they really cared. Right? They wouldn't be. Because they'd make the world such so there wouldn't be much disasters, if any at all. Right? But there's an agenda beyond government which controls the world, but I'm not going to talk about that. But governments don't care about you. That's the thing, and it didn't take me long to suss that. I sussed this out, I think, in my 20s. Somewhere in my 20s I sussed this out, and I haven't voted since. I'm 33, my birthday, and I don't vote. Because I know what the game is, right? I go within me. And I had an unexpected awakening through going within me. And everything else on this journey just manifested itself. That's what happens when you go within. But back to the COVID thing. Yeah, that's what people do. They like to... In this pandemic, what I seen was some people awakened from it. But I also seen people that were like panic buying. And these people are pathetic, a joke. Panic buying... frightened, wearing their masks, not doing any research, hiding behind their government. They moaned about government before this, but yet as soon as something like this happens, they hide behind their government. I was watching on Twitter as well today, Gareth Icke shared it, that's David Icke's son, and a German official, I don't know which official it was, but came forward and said that the COVID-19 thing is all a scam, basically, and it's basically the public have been fooled, and the people have been dying of hysteria, basically. You can die of that. You can actually die of hysteria, and I believe that's what's been going on. When you're in hysteria. If you're having a panic attack, you will have respiratory problems. Your breathing will be out of control. Is this what's going on? Right? Because certainly no virus, not that is certified to exist. Right? But when you look at the language, if you look up the language of these people, that's what they say when they talk about the first cases in Wuhan, China. They talk about they took a piece of genetic material, but that isn't a virus. That just contains actually a vast number of reasons why someone could fall ill, but it's not a virus. It's just it's a lot of reasons why someone could be ill. But this is how they're tricking you, and you thinking that that's the virus. Piece of genetic material isn't a virus, right? They've got to get that genetic material, purify the virus, and then they have ways scientifically of flushing out the rest of it. But I just thought I would say that today so people don't carry on living in ignorance. This is very important. And I'm just going to leave it there. For latest updates, you can visit my website at www.lovelightfamily.com. Thank you for watching and listening.